Hey guys, what's up? Any of you remember Dr. First Aid, that kind, compassionate member of the Protector Bots in Transformers Generation 1 Season 2, the one that transforms into an ambulance? I respect First Aid, even though he's a pacifist, he does his share of fighting. I remember in the Ultimate Weapon episode, while he was in Metroplex, the alarms were going off. Swindle snuck in and took Metroplex's transformation cog, or a T-cog for shorter. And when he walked up, he said, "So that's why the Decepticons are attacking the city. It's a diversion." Yes, but now I got what Galvatron wanted. Put it back. Now. What trying to do first? They talk me into surrender. That isn't a bad idea, Swindle. Neither is this. I heard you're a pacifist, but I don't believe there isn't a Transformer who won't fight for his life. I don't believe in fighting. I'm a medic, not a war. And he'll die for your beliefs. Oh, hey, the transformation cog is mine now. Metroplex is stuck in city mode forever. Then when Rodimus Prime, Ultramagnus, and his leader and the protective boss leader Hotspot were in Fortress Metroplex, he said this. I tried to stop Swindle, but I blew it. Hey, you forget how tough Metroplex is in city mode. It is. I refuse to fight Swindle. I'm not a fighter. You're a medic for a sec. We don't have to question your beliefs. I don't fit in with you guys. I'm not a fighter. I'm leaving. See what I'm doing? See you open? I can't keep the Autobots together. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a leader. Perhaps it's time I turn over the reins to someone else. But then Hotspot said this and when he found him in that junkyard in that episode. First they said, I told you, I wish I could be a great use to the others, but I told you, I'm not a fighter. And that's what they need. And Hotspot said, that's where you're wrong. Hotspot, there are plenty of wars, but there's only one first date. You're the only Autobot that could save us. I'm glad. Have any of you felt that feeling when someone says this? What's wrong? Aren't you going to do it? But then you blame yourself. He says, I don't fit in with the rest of you. I'm not this. I'm this type of person. And he says, then later, one of your friends or someone elderly or wiser comes and finds you and he says, I blew it. You feel sad and answer, but no one needs you. You find you and talk to you, then you rejoin. That makes you feel better. I respect First Aid. I fully understand him. And trust me, he's like Desmond Dawson in his movie called Hacksaw Ridge. When all the other men in his unit bared arms, he didn't. He got court-martialed, but then his father, Thomas Doss, came in, and all the other men said that, well, were stunned. They saw an seasoned veteran, his father. And I'm glad when you see someone elderly before you older, you give them the respect. If that was me, the judge, if I saw him, I said this to my MP, I said, let him go. That's a great uniform, sir. That was his, see the letter. I'm glad that Isendar Scott told everyone why he didn't want to pick up a weapon and fight. That was a touching statement. That was touching and beautiful. If I was a judge, if he told me that, I said, the defendant's not guilty because that was beautiful inspiration. And I respect Isendar. And he could all his wounded friends over and save them if he got a medal for the conscientious subject. I love that when I watch Hacksaw Ridge. He's definitely a big war hero. Even though he's dead, I still respect. I have a ton of respect for old season, old war veterans, and new veterans. Other people that are served. I respect Desmond Dawson. That movie. And he was a true hero. He didn't pick up an arm. Even though he's going to get court-martialed and found guilty, he gave out his speech, and they're just, why is it important to not touch a weapon to serve in a combat unit? He gave a beautiful speech. That was beautiful, touching. How many of you watched that movie and liked that? I did. That was a beautiful saying. And at the end of that, I said that was beautiful, touching. I'm glad they found him not guilty. And I respect First Aid. He's one of my all-time favorite medics, but no one can replace Dr. Ratchet. And also my favorite medics there goes Ratchet, Brainstorm, Wreck-Gar, First Aid, Knockout, Shockwave, Perceptor, and Hoist and Grab. I know those two are architect and tow truck. I seen them repair their wounded comrades and friends. So it's like they're doctors and mechanics. I respect First Aid for his saying if he did not want to fight, I said, okay, I understand. I'll give you some time alone, son. I would not, because I respect what he says. I understand he's a medic. So all I want, transform and roll out. And I like this guy. And he's compassionate like me and kind, just like me and Karen. I respect him. He has my respect and trust. Whenever he's done good, I say this. I say we call it even, my boy, and I definitely trust and respect First Aid. His medic and service is valuable to me. And I respect if he doesn't want to fight in something. That's okay, son. You don't have to fight. But then when I turn, I say, Warpath, you're with me, yes, sir. And I bring First Aid, and I tell him this: bring your medical kit in case they are wounded, yes, sir. To all our one, transform and roll out. I'm glad there was traffic. If I was in his front seat, he would blow his siren and the others would get out of his way. And I said, I'm glad I have that because I respect emergency vehicles. Whenever I see them when I'm on my ride or on my bike, I pull over and stop and let them through. I respect emergency heroes. They're emergency vehicles. All the people who are serving in emergencies, they're heroes. I respect them. And I definitely laughed and respected when I saw the Protecto box perspective. I love watching that stuff. I'm a huge fan of Transformers. So all are one, transform and roll out.